What's going on YouTube, GeoSnow right here. In today's video we have a brand new application based on a kernel exploit, and this one works on iOS 16.0 up to 16.1.2, and it's basically like a jailbreak tweak that brings you dynamic island from iPhone 14 to your iPhone 10, 12 and stuff like that. So yeah, that's actually a pretty interesting thing. This video is brought to you by AnyUnlock, a software that allows you to unlock the screen passcode, bypass MDM, remove SIM lock, and even unlock screen time passcode if you forgot them. Pretty good tool if you have a second-hand device. Definitely check it out in the link below. So as you can see, 2 days ago this application was posted, DynamicCow, which basically allows you to have the dynamic island, this little notch in here, from the iPhone 14 Pro and stuff like that. As you probably know, 14 Pro, 14 Pro Max basically have the dynamic island notch, which grows and shrinks and stuff like that, depending on what application you do or you have on your screen. If you're receiving a call or if you're unlocking your device with Face ID, it modifies its size and becomes a square and contains the music in here, for example, or it contains the timer and whatever. It grows and shrinks as you use applications, compared to, for example, the notch from iPhone 12 or 11 or stuff like that, which is fixed in place. It doesn't change, it remains the same. So if you want to simulate the dynamic island notch from the iPhone 14 Pro and stuff like that, you now have the DynamicCow application, which is based on the MacDirtyCow exploit, which was patched on iOS 16.2. It's an exploit by Ian Beer. Now this is actually great. The same exploit was used for creating this application, which allows you to have custom fonts on iOS 16 without a jailbreak. And yeah, as you can see, Samsung fonts and custom fonts on iOS 16, no jailbreak whatsoever, just an application. It's a pretty powerful application, not very powerful for jailbreak purposes because it changes stuff in memory. It overwrites files but in memory. However, many tweaks like this can be made. Although the DynamicCow is not a tweak, you cannot find it in Cydia and stuff like that. It's a standalone application. There is an IPA file here on the releases tab. We get the DynamicCow IPA and you can basically sideload it with whatever you please. This is the IPA file. You can open it with sideloadly or with altstore and stuff like that, and you can deploy it to your device. However, there are some limitations about this. You have to have a device that's running iOS 16.0 up to 16.1.2. This will not work on iOS 15 or iOS 14 and whatever. Those iOS versions simply do not have the necessary files to create the dynamic island, because the dynamic island was first introduced with iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max and stuff like that, which only have iOS 16 as their available version. So yes, if you want to have the dynamic notch, the dynamic island from the newer devices, you can definitely try this out. It works for music, it works for the timer, for Siri, for unlocking the device, for multiple other things, so it's definitely nice to try. Definitely check it out in the link below. Thank you for watching, I am GeoSnow. Till the next time, subscribe to stay updated for more tweaks, and peace out.